What up guys, Hong here and welcome back to the channel. Now if you guys have not seen the earlier videos of us stripping down the Jeep Wrangler JK, check it out. The link is either somewhere up here or in the description box below. This is part 4 of Wonder Wrangler's Makeover series, and we are at the back of D Motorworks now where their spray paint shop is located, and I'm gonna switch the camera over for you guys to take a look at what we're about to do in this episode. Stay tuned. All right, so now we're inside the spray shop. We have the Wonder Wrangler behind us. The guys worked over the weekend to get the hood and the side fenders removed from the Jeep. It's currently on the floor right there, ready to be prepped with a new layer of primer, new paint, and new lacquer. As you guys saw in the earlier videos, this is the new hood that's going to be going on to the Wrangler, and it looks absolutely cool. So what's going to happen today is we're going to remove the Freedom panels and the hardtop at the back. Super easy stuff. Let's get right to it. As you've seen in the time-lapse video, we have removed the spare tire at the back, we have removed the Freedom panels in front, we've removed the hardtop. Now, one of the reasons why you guys may have seen us fiddling a little bit with the rear glass windscreen was because we bought this Jeep Wrangler used, pre-owned. And the previous owner ordered original Mopar parts from the US. Unfortunately, he or she ordered a rear window glass that was tinted dark. And that's not legal here in Singapore. So we had to order it a new rear windscreen from the US, and we're just measuring to make sure that everything fits. And it seems like it does. So next up, we're gonna remove the spare tire carrier, and I think we're also gonna remove the tailgate just so that it will be easier for the specialists here to get everything painted in a new color. So let's continue checking that out. Now, one of the reasons why I always tell my friends not to visit the workshop when their car or bike or Jeep is getting worked on is because it looks like a huge mess, which it really is, right? It's a huge mess. But that's also because you don't want to lose any of the parts. You remove them safely, keep them safely, so you don't have problems when you reinstall all your panels and stuff after the job is done. So as you can see right now, the Jeep is completely stripped off. It looks pretty good. Unfortunately, in Singapore, you are not allowed to drive the Jeep without the doors. It would be so wicked if you could do that here, but it's not legal, so unfortunately for us. So the tailgate's removed, bumper and all that fenders have been removed in the earlier video, which you guys should have seen by now. And the top is removed as well. So that's pretty much all we have for this episode. The next, continuing on this episode rather, we will be setting this Jeep for a sand down. Sanding down all the silver stuff you see here. All that shiny silver will be gone down to the bone. And then the primer, the new color, followed by lacquer. All the parts are already removed safely here. And this hood seriously looks freaking awesome. And the fenders as well. And the doors have also been removed. So that's it for now. Alright, so it's been a couple of days since we've stripped everything off the Jeep Wrangler, and now Wonder Wrangler is ready to be sanded down to the bone. Let's go see how it's done and what it's done. Alright, I don't know about you, but I think it looks really cool, really wicked in this matte, raw, metal, silver color. But alas, that is not the color that the wife wants. It's going to be something else. What you guys might have seen earlier was me pushing a little push cart with a whole bunch of boxes on it. I'm going to show you guys now what is inside those boxes. Let's go. Alright, so what do we have here? These are more accessories, more goodies that will be going on to the Jeep Wrangler. Let me give you guys a quick run through. This is a foldable table that goes onto the tailgate. You could just screw four screws into it and it folds down. Very practical and useful option to have, especially when you're out with friends, for you put stuff like water or beers or maybe even your lunch. Over here we've got the eyelids, and these basically just slot right into your existing front grille. Gives it it has a matte black finish, makes the job a little bit easier for the guys so that they don't have to spray paint the inner sides to be black, because that could be a little bit more technical and challenging. These are new hood latches, as you might recognize them. They are for the JL, which looks a lot better than the ones we have on the JK. As we're changing our rear bumper as well, so we got to have a new bracket for the rear license plate. This one's pretty much OE product. Comes with a little light bulb there. Door hinges to make life a little bit easier, no, but to make it look a lot cooler, yes, absolutely. So we got black door hinges right here. This is a bracket for the reverse camera that will be fitted onto the head unit. This is mounted onto the rear spare tire carrier. Gives it a much better angle, top-down view instead of just a rear view when looking out the back. And finally, a fuel cap. This one comes with a little latch cover, which is a little bit more practical than the one we have in the JK, which has no latch cover. So that's that. And these are the accessories that will be going on to the Jeep once the paint job is done. We're one step closer, guys, one step closer. So my friends are always asking me, Hong, where do you get your energy from? It seems like you have unlimited amounts of energy. And that's true, and this is why. Now it's super important to stay hydrated whenever you're working, and there's no better way to get hydrated and powered up than liquid energy with Monster Energy. Alright guys, the time has now come for the Jeep to be pushed into the oven for a new coat of paint. Let's go. Alright guys, that's all we've got for you in this episode of Wonder Wrangler's Makeover series. Remember to check out the other videos. Link is either somewhere up here or in the description box below. Please remember to also like, share, subscribe if you've enjoyed the video. Thank you very much for joining me. Stay tuned for the next episode.